Hello guys, how you all doing? I said at some point I will start to try and churn out some of the steelbooks for some of the Walt Disney classic movies rather than the Pixar ones. I'm not too big a fan of buying all the Pixars. And here is the first one. There's about 5 or 6 Walt Disney classics that are out at the moment on Steelbook, which I have all of them. This is the first one that I'll go through because it was the first one I ever purchased. And this one is Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty. Now when I bought this I found out that this is region A only, and the same goes for the likes of all the others like Lion King and Pinocchio, etc. They're all region A only, so if you're in Europe you're going to have to duplicate the disc by buying them again and keeping the steelbook. So basically you just be buying it for the steelbook. Same just happened recently when I bought the Snow White one as well. It's have to buy the discs. Now the discs for Snow White obviously aren't on the shelf at the moment, but you can still get hold of them through Amazon when they're in production. Okay, this is Sleeping Beauty. Never actually seen this movie in my entire life, I have to say, shamefully. There's quite a lot of the Disney movies I haven't seen. This is one of them. And it's a really nice steelbook. Quite a few of the Walt Disney ones are actually iron packs, and there's not a lot of difference between an iron pack and a steelbook. One day I'll actually show you a video showing you the difference between them, but this one's actually a genuine steelbook version. And if we zoom in, we've got the Evil Queen, the Prince, and Sleeping Beauty herself. I may not have seen the film, but I know the storyline. There's the rose there too. And it's a nice little picture, and around it, this is sort of the style of a book. So if you open it up, it's like a book. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? And just above it, Walt Disney and the Sleeping Beauty. And if you can see in the detail, it's got all the jewels that are going around it, like a sort of style of a book as well, which looks really, really nice. There we go, and a sort of a nice textured golden colour as well. So I really do like that. Now if I turn it around and we look on the back of it, we still got the book style to it, but this time we've got the castle itself, which is really, really nice. If we can zoom in on that one, you can see better sort of image of it, and the skyline is sort of a purple style in the background as well. So there we go, very, very nice indeed. Good detail on that. And if we look to the side, well, you're going to be pretty much left with the same sort of style, which works for me in terms of all of my steelbooks. The Disney ones tend to look some of the very best. Nice golden colour with the gold writing, Walt Disney just above it. No ratings, none of that rubbish to destroy it. And I believe, because I got this one from eBay, that it was a US release, and I think only US actually have released the Disney ones. They roughly churn out, since steelbooks got popular, about 3 per year. Bambi being one of the latest ones that have just come out, which it's got nice embossing on it as well. I'll have to show you that one at some point as well. Right, okay, now let's open it up and have a look for you. Now it has nice artwork inside. I had a quick peek. If I can take the discs out, the usual discs of DVD, and one of them's actually Blu-ray, and the other one's a bonus features. So there we go. I didn't actually know it had a dragon in it. I gather the dragon sort of protects the castle from the prince getting to Sleeping Beauty. Oh, I'm so amateurish. I'm actually talking about a film that I don't know nothing about. But it's really, really nice artwork. You've got a nice purple sky, the dragon there. There you go, breathing fire down, sort of block the pathway. He's on his way no matter what happens with his sword out, so I gather he's going to be the victor come the end of the film. And if we look up in the distance, we've also got the castle as well. There we are, you can just about see that. So that's not a bad steelbook at all. So without further ado, we'll put it on the screen. There we are, Sleeping Beauty one. Really, really nice steelbook. Okay, let's see if the menu screens come up, because while I've been talking here, it went through so many menus just to get to this bit. That's an awesome looking menu. I have to say that's really, really nice. And before it flicks over or changes, I can zoom in, you see the castle, all the lights are on in the castle windows. And you can see all the smoke on the houses, and also the lights lit up there. It's a really nice little Christmas screensaver that you could just have on your TV if you wanted, just leave it there. Looks really, really nice. It's all done in sort of a black and white theme. Now if we go to total menus, because we don't want to put the film on just yet, or maybe there's another nice menu to this. This kind of makes me want to look at all the other Walt Disney menus now and see what the... Oh right, so we've got a spinning sort of rocking, I don't know what that was, but we got one of those sort of loading it up, and then we're getting to the menu, and that's a nice menu. You've got birds, you've got owls tweeting away, there's a little fairy there, and a bird, that's quite nice. Lights sort of in the forest, that's really nice, guys. I like that. So Disney ones, as I would expect, they're going to do something nice, aren't they, for the menus? They can afford to, it's a cartoon. So if we pick a scene selection, being a really old film, obviously it's going to look a bit dated in terms of the detail on the cartoon, but it's a classic, so it can't be taken away from the actual storyline itself. And I can tell that by the still image of all the background apart from the Queen that's moving in the middle, how dated and old it is. But it is a classic, and your kids will love it, or you might love it because you might be a big kid at heart, or you're really into Disney movies, which is nothing wrong with that either, because out of all steelbooks, okay, there are a few expensive steelbooks out there, the Japanese Transformers 2 and Star Trek, but the Walt Disney ones really are the ones worth collecting and building upon, because they don't go for cheaper than £50 on eBay. And I'm pretty sure they're just going to keep going up and up from there, because they go out of print, and I doubt they'll come back in print in a steelbook form. So that's why you got to try and get hold of them. Why I try and get hold of them as quickly as possible. Not so much for me, but for my wife. She likes that type of thing. So it's quite nice to get the odd one and surprise her and say, look, there's another one that's just come out, here it is in your hand. So there we go, that is Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty. That's enough of that one. I will get round to doing all the others at some point too. Maybe there's one of them in particular in steelbook form that is available that you might want me to do a review on. I'll speed up the process and do it for you, let me know. Or leave me my comments. It's nice to hear from you guys. I appreciate all the good comments and feedback that you're leaving me. Made a lot of good friends out of you lot now, enjoying it a lot, and soon I'll be doing some sort of trades as well, and competitions and stuff like that, and I mix things up a bit. But for the moment, because it's early doors for me, I've only been going for a couple of weeks, well, stick to the steelbooks to start with, don't fix what's not broken, and go from there. Okay then guys, I'm signing off now. Sleeping Beauty, Walt Disney.